Okay. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. If you need an orthopedist, you go to Unique Physique, uniquephysique.com, Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com, on Fire Athletes platform powered by Gamecoin. Good morning, everybody. Hope your Thursday is off to a phenomenal start. Here in Chicago for day one of the Barrett Sports Media Summit. Excited. Just get started here in about an hour and 40 minutes. So do a quick show here, and the venue where we're having the conference is about a 3-minute walk. So I'll head over there in a few minutes. Anyway, long travel day yesterday. Did morning Scone from the airport yesterday in New Orleans, and I had to go to Austin to Chicago, and then we had an hour and 20-minute Uber ride from O'Hare to my hotel. 20 miles, hour and 20 minutes. By the way, it's also really cold here. It's like 47 degrees. 49 right now. Wind chill feels like 36. Y'all want to know why I'll never live in the Midwest? Right, Jeff, is why I'll never. It's May the 8th. May the 8th, and it feels like 36 degrees outside. Anyway, let's say some good morning, see what y'all got. Hey, Brian, good morning. Brian Penton, good morning. Hey, Dad, good morning. Hope the procedure on your elbow went well yesterday. Mom sent us the update that, or I guess it was 2 days ago. Hope all's well. Hey, Christian, how's Chicago treating you so far? Really good. I mean, I didn't get to last night. Oh, sorry. I'll come back to that, Jesse. I landed. I got to the hotel at 6:20, or actually about like 6:40. I had a dinner reservation with funny story, actually. The guy who is one of the national sales guys for Amazon's podcast platform called Art19, who's from Jersey but went to LSU. He and I had dinner last night, talked about maybe moving all of our 1045 ESPN podcasts to their platform. We currently use Spreaker, but moving from Spreaker to Art19. So he and I had dinner at Smith & Wolinski last night, which was awesome. I mean, you're right on the Chicago River. You enter street side, and then we go downstairs, and it's just like this glass wall overlooking the river. It was gorgeous and great meal. So yeah, all good. Hey, do you think the Saints had a veteran quarterback this season? Yes, I do. Hey, Brant, I'm ready to see LSU do what Arkansas did to Texas last weekend. Why can't we have that for one series against top 10, please? Like going on the top 10, it was a sweep of a top 10 team on the road. But yeah, I would love to see it. I really just want to see LSU win the series. Hey, Bubba, Lowell, Brad, Reed, Rex, good morning, y'all. Thanks for being here. Dalton, morning, Matty. Does Jelani Watkins have a future with football, or will he just be a track guy? Oh, no, he's on scholarship to play football. So I fully expect he'll be. He was at the spring game. He just didn't participate in the spring game, but he was there. I did take a cold shower, Brad. It's not the same as a plunge, man. But I did take my cold shower, of course. I can't imagine. And by the way, the water temperature here much colder than in Baton Rouge, which is a good thing, because the water temperature, just if you just turn on the cold faucet in your shower in Baton Rouge, the water temperature right now is like 78. You think it's way colder? It ain't. It just feels cold, but it ain't. Much colder here. Brian, you wonder why Cubs fans slam back old styles in 36-degree weather? I don't wonder. I know. I've done it. Oh no, weather not lingering. Which does remind me, by the way, if anyone with all that awful weather Tuesday night into Wednesday morning throughout the day, Wednesday, if you have roof issues, give us a shout at Parish. Our crews are all over. So doing inspections and helping people out. So we'd love to help you at parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. Also remember with Unique Physique, remember y'all, Mother's Day is on Sunday. Limited time, shopwithmatt.com, shopwithmatt.com. Well, let me get my banners rolling here on the bottom. Sorry, it's on here. Shopwithmatt.com. So Unique Physique is opening Unique Aesthetics. So all the things that the aesthetic clinics do. But they have like literally the best prices that you'll find anywhere, and limited time right now. You can buy discounted before they open. So great opportunity. Shopwithmatt.com, shopwithmatt. Please use my URL. It's specifically for me, for my audience. So shopwithmatt.com. Hey, Reed, I disagree with Ross Jackson's take on keeping Taysom. Where do you stand on it? Yeah, I would not bring Taysom Hill back. You could put designated post-June release, save $10 million against the cap. I don't know when he would even be healthy at all this year to play, coming off a devastating knee injury, mid-30s. Yes, I mean, he's been a great Saint, and would love to see him remain a Saint. But I also understand reality, which is what you just said. So no, I've been on that stance for a while. I would not. Time in New Orleans came to an end with that injury. Yeah, I wish I could take the river cruise, Brian. I just don't have time for it, man. I'll be in sessions all day today. Then we have an ESPN radio party afterwards, like a networking event afterwards. And I'm having dinner with Ben Mintz tonight, and then tomorrow morning right back up at it. And then last session ends at 1. Then I got to get to the airport to fly home. Hey, Kelly Gross, good morning. Seth, what's up, Matt? Are you back on AFR today? I am not, man. Not today or tomorrow. So Musso today and tomorrow. I'll be flying home Friday night. So I'm in Chicago. Hey, Hunter, good morning. Rex, do you feel Matt McMahon has done enough in the portal to compete in the SEC? Well, you have to define compete, Rex. Do I think they're going to be a top team in the SEC and compete to win the league? No, I don't. Do I think they could be a 10, 11 win team in the SEC? Like, could they go 10 and 8, 11 and 7, be an NCAA tournament team? Absolutely, I do. Hey, Tiger Poppy, good morning. Patrick, I'm Augen. We're at the Westin on Michigan Avenue. Rooney, famous journalists. No, I haven't met any famous journalists so far. I got in and like they were having a networking event last night. It's from 6 to 7, and I got to the hotel at like 6:40, and I had to run upstairs, and because our dinner reservation was at 7:30, so I had to run upstairs, drop my bags, like put on some clean clothes, freshen up from the airport, and then go to dinner. So I haven't really got a chance to talk to anybody yet. Hey, Deshaun, good morning. No one's calling this out. We're sure the safeties are being properly recruited and developed by Olsen. I think a lot of people are calling that out. My feeling has been, I know Corey Raymond would prefer to coach all of the defensive backs and not just the corners. But Dave, when you go back to when Dave Aranda was here, Dave is the one who hired Bill Bush to coach safeties. And that's when they split it for the first time. The way one person explained it to me is you wouldn't hire an offensive guards coach and an offensive tackles coach. You hire an offensive line coach because it needs to be a cohesive unit. Same with the secondary. So I think it's a proven year for Jake Olsen. I mean, they went and got him two starting safeties in the portal. So see how they do. Okay. Advancers round. There you go, David. Good luck, man. Hey, Brad. Good morning. You're in my neck of the woods. Work in Chicago until October. I'm here, man. How about both Boston and Cleveland losing their first 2 games of their respective series at home? Yeah, I didn't get to watch any basketball last night, unfortunately. Cleveland doesn't surprise me because of the injuries. Boston is surprising. Hey, Scott, Ronnie, Derek, good morning. Christian, good morning. Bailey, never been to Chicago, bucket list. Come in the summer when the weather is beautiful. You know, the 100 days of late spring, summer before it starts getting cold. That's when you have to come to Chicago, not right now. Hey, Charlie. Rocky, good morning. Jacob, why didn't Musso do the show yesterday? No reason. Just wanted to hear Anthony and Abby, give them that opportunity. Reed, Scone, is Jaden Newt back next year? Is he draft eligible? He's draft eligible. It'll be interesting if he comes back, though, because remember, he's battled injuries for a couple of years, but draft eligible. Jason, good morning. How many pairs of shoes? 3. So I contemplated a 4th, Jason, but I planned my my attire to where I could wear the same pair that I wore to fly yesterday. I could wear today. I'm not apologizing for anything. I make no apologies whatsoever. Brant, Musso ran the stats on Anderson, went on short rest. Let's hope it's different this time with a high-powered offense. Miracle, good morning. Enjoy Chicago. Possible grab a half-acre beer co-beverage. They're tasty. Okay. Wonder where I can get a half-acre beer co-beverage. I'll look for them. Austin, good morning. All right, Ronnie, there we go, babe. One more to go. So y'all keep offering up prayers for Ronnie. Coming up June will be the last round, huh? We got you, man. Keep plowing through, dude. Very, very appreciative of the updates, and we're praying for you, man. No doubt. Eric, good morning. What baseball player do you think has made himself the most money in the draft this year? Who do you think has lost the most? Lost the most, probably Shores. Made the most, Kate Anderson. Kate will be a top 15 pick. And Shores went from being a first-round guy to probably a third, fourth-round guy. Brad, I did go for the NFC Championship game in 2006. I've been to Chicago plenty, y'all. I remember when I was in high school, my dad, my brother, and I drove up here. We went to games at Wrigley and drove over to South Bend and saw Notre Dame's campus. Came here for Key Club International Convention in the summer of 1998. Was here for a week. And then when I was in South Bend for that year, it was easy to either get on the train or drive over from South Bend to Chicago. I mean, just they're directly across the lake from each other, Lake Michigan. If you just look at Chicago on the map and just go straight across, just draw a straight line east, South Bend's right there. So I've been to Chicago plenty. 06 for the NFC Championship. I just haven't been here in a while. I was trying to think earlier today when the last time I was here. It might have been 06. Barry Day, good morning. Charlie, what changes do you see for the weekend's lineup? Does JJ go back to Curry, Dickinson, Milam Jones? I hope not. Remember, they were the top 3 all season was Curry, Jones, Dickinson was the 1, 2, 3. And that's what I would like to see them do at the top of the order. Brian, how's the weather in Chicago? It's 48 with a wind chill of 36. This is why you should not live in Chicago. Morning, Matt. What do you get the most out of at broadcasting summits like the one you're at? So this is one where it's a lot more programmers and executives that are here. So a lot of the benefit of something like this is NTR events, non-traditional revenue, how people are structuring things like YouTube, podcast, what changes they're making in or what's working in content, in your daily lineups. So like today, I'm on a panel of program directors called mid majors. So there's going to be Atlanta, Chicago, Memphis, and Baton Rouge. And so we're basically going to talk about what ways we've innovated, and what changes we're seeing in our markets as programmers. So, I mean, I got my notebook from last year of all the pages of notes I took from last year's summit. Huh. Oh, it's late this year. Last year was March 3rd. Last year, the summit was March 13th. See, I went to programming. Last year, I went to programming. We had a research presentation from Gabriel Soto of Edison talking about how consumption has changed, terrestrial, digital. They had something called a power panel, which was fixing what they called bad listening experience. Tips for how to do highlight shows and stuff like that. Caroline Beasley spoke, who was the head of Beasley Broadcasting, about how they're innovating. The Digital Expressway, RSS feed secret sauce. Different monetization models, Podcorn, Red Circle, Video Pod. That's something we're probably implementing on LouisianaSports.net in the next iteration. Anyway. Interesting. Now I'm just looking back. I'm looking at my notes from last year now. I definitely need to go through my my notes more often. Secrets to social success. So Omar Raja, if you ever seen the account House of Highlights, Omar Raja is the guy who created House of Highlights. And I got like 10 minutes with him, like one-on-one, about how to improve social accounts. It's incredible. So anyway, that's the kind of stuff. People are super successful in what we're doing that kind of just give all their secrets and tips and stuff like that. Thomas, good morning. Brian, yes, I did cold shower this morning. Brant, when's the last time you went to Hoover? I've never been to the SC tournament in Hoover. We've never gone. For us to be able to go on a, excuse me, for us to be able to go to an event like that, it's just got to make sense to be able to sell it. So when you think about the overhead of travel, hotel, food, lodging, all that stuff, and then how are you going to do shows? Because you don't know when they're going to play. They could be there for a day. They could be there for 5 days. So it's just a very hard thing to plan. So no, I've never gone. Dale, does Trade play basketball next season? I don't know the answer to that, Dale. My guess is Trade has a really big football season and focuses on football. Hey, Tim. Matt, like your episode of the first 22 football, I think you're spot on. Only question about the DE rotation relevant starts of the. I said one transfer. I said Pyburn. And I'm only going on that, Brian, because whenever we were out there for the entire spring, they ran in pairs. And it was Relaford and Pyburn, and it was Peyton and Butler. So I'm just going by what I saw. If they stick with those rotations, I think similar to the receivers, they'd give the guy that's been around more of a nod. Read any of the Chicago teams on the Locked On Network. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All of them. Cubs, White Sox, Blackhawks, Bulls, Bears. Brant, funny how when the bullpen finally starts looking solid, bats go cold, are both going to sink. Both are going to sink up by postseason. Would love to see it, man. Love to see it. Okay, y'all, I think we're done. I didn't get to record my Locked On last night, travel and everything. Spurge, what up, man? My plan is I may try to do it right now, as a matter of fact, because the session starts at 9. I could probably get Locked On in right now. Or maybe I'll do it this afternoon after the session before we go for the night. All right, let's wrap this thing up. As always, shout out to Brock and Parrish in North Beach. Go to Brock and a roof called Parrish. Unique Physique. Remember, shopwithmatt.com. Shopwithmatt.com. It's all right here. There's right there. Shopwithmatt.com. It's my URL for unique aesthetics, great ideas for Mother's Day. Everything's super discounted, lowest prices you'll find anywhere. You can't use it till June 1 when they open, but buy now, cheap, 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 and then mom can use all that stuff at Unique Aesthetics when they open up on June 1. Okay, thanks for being here, y'all. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you.